Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The presence of Muslims in Germany dates back to the 1600s. The earliest recorded arrival of Muslims in Germany was in 1683, when prisoners of war from the Ottoman Empire's siege of Vienna were brought to the country. According to the German Islam Conference, DIK, many of these individuals were either baptized or eventually returned to their homelands. During the Russo-Turkish War between 1735 and 1739, more Muslim prisoners of war found themselves in Germany. In 1739, the Duke of Courland gifted 22 Turks to the Prussian regiment known as the Tall Guys, Lange Curls, and a prayer room was established for them. In 1741, Tartar and Bosnian Muslims also joined the Prussian forces. As the relationship between Prussia and the Ottoman Empire improved, more Muslims began to reside in Germany regularly. For instance, in 1763, the Prussian court in Berlin created an Ottoman diplomatic position. In 1798, following the death of the third envoy, Prussian King Frederick William III established a burial site for him, marking the creation of Germany's first Islamic cemetery, which still exists today on Columbia Dam in Berlin. The first mosque in Germany was built during World War I in a prisoner of war camp in Wunsdorf near Berlin. The number of Muslims in Germany remained small until the 1960s, when a guest worker program with Turkey brought in a significant number of laborers. Currently, about 5.5 million Muslims reside in Germany, with nearly 3 million of them being German citizens. Muslims make up approximately 6.6% of Germany's total population and represent the second largest religious community in the country, following the much larger group of Christian church members, which numbers around 45 million, or more than half of Germany's population. The Muslim community in Germany consists of nearly equal numbers of men and women, with men making up 52% and women 48%. The average age of Muslim men and women is around 32 years, which is relatively young compared to the average age of Germany's total population, which is just over 44 years. The typical Muslim household in Germany has 3.6 members, equivalent to a married couple with 1 or 2 children. The number of Muslims living alone is often overestimated, accounting for only about 11% of Muslim households. The Muslim community in Germany is highly diverse, with members coming from a wide range of cultural and linguistic backgrounds and following various denominations of Islam. Their personal commitment to religion also varies widely. Approximately 2.5 million Muslims in Germany, 45%, have Turkish roots, though their share of the Muslim population has decreased from 53% in 2015. Despite this, they remain the largest group within the Muslim community. The second largest group consists of Muslims with Arab roots, 27%, primarily from the Middle East, especially Syria, and North Africa. This is followed by Muslims from Southeastern Europe, 19%, and those from Afghanistan, Iran, and neighboring countries, 9%. Between mid-2010 and mid-2016, Germany accepted an estimated 670,000 refugees, about 86% of whom are Muslims. Additionally, 680,000 regular migrants from outside the EU, non-refugees who moved for economic, family, or other reasons, came to Germany during this period, with 40% of them being Muslims. In total, Germany received around 1.35 million migrants during this time, including an estimated 850,000 Muslims. This number does not include the additional 540,000 asylum seekers whose applications have been or are expected to be rejected based on past approval rates. Future trends are expected to follow similar patterns. Even if all migration to and from Germany were to cease as of mid-2016, the Muslim population in Germany is projected to increase by about 1 million. This growth would bring the population from just under 5 million, 6.1% of the 2016 population, to 6 million by 2050, 8.7% of a shrinking overall population. This increase is attributed to the younger median age of Muslims in Germany, 31 years, compared to non-Muslims, 47 years, and the higher average number of children per Muslim woman, 1.9, compared to non-Muslim women, 1.4. In a medium migration scenario, where regular migration continues but refugee flows cease as of mid-2016, the Muslim population in Germany is expected to reach 8.5 million, comprising 10.8% of the population by 2050. This number is smaller than the projected Muslim populations in the United Kingdom, 13.1 million, and France, 12.6 million, in the same scenario, as the UK and France have historically received more regular Muslim migrants, while Germany has received more Muslim refugees. In a high migration scenario, where both regular migration and substantial refugee flows from the Middle East continue indefinitely, Germany's Muslim population is projected to more than triple by 2050, growing from 4.9 million, 6.0%, to 17.5 million, 19.7%. Under this scenario, Germany would have the largest Muslim population in Europe by mid-century. While Germany has the largest total population of Muslims in the European Union, its per capita Muslim population is not the highest. In Cyprus, 25.3% of the 1.2 million residents are Muslim, and in Bulgaria, about 13.7% practice Islam. Germany ranks fifth in the EU for the size of its Muslim community relative to its total population, behind France, 7.5%, and Belgium, 5.9%, but slightly above Austria, 5.4%, and Greece, 5.3%. Across the entire continent of Europe, Russia has the largest Muslim population with 14 million people, or 10% of its total population, according to Pew Research Center. Germany's Muslim community also includes converts to Islam, whether due to religious convictions, marriage to a Muslim partner, or other reasons. However, there are no available statistics on the number of converts. 3/4 of Muslims in Germany identify as Sunni, which is the predominant branch of Islam worldwide. Within Sunni Islam, there are various strands, and other currents and groups differ from Sunni Islam. The second largest branch of Islam globally is Shia Islam, but Shia Muslims make up a relatively small proportion of all Muslims in Germany, 4%. In contrast, the Turkish-influenced tradition of Alevism has twice the share, at 8%. About 40% of Alevis consider their faith a separate religion distinct from Islam. Ahmadis and followers of other Islamic sects and movements each account for 1% of Germany's Muslim community. For many Muslims in Germany, practicing their religion is an integral part of their daily lives. This includes following religious rules and customs, such as dietary restrictions, which 70% of the Muslims surveyed for the study of Muslim life in Germany said they observed. Almost as many, 66%, said they celebrated religious holidays like Eid al-Fitr, the festival marking the end of Ramadan, and Eid al-Adha, the feast of sacrifice during the Hajj pilgrimage month. The rite of prayer, performed 5 times a day, is a key part of daily Islamic practice. About 39% of Muslims said they prayed daily, while 25% said they never prayed, and 11% said they prayed only a few times a year. Another fundamental practice is fasting during Ramadan, when Muslims fast from dawn until sundown. 3/4 of Muslims in Germany said they observed fasting rules completely, 56%, or in part, 20%, while the remaining quarter does not fast. The degree of religious observance among Muslims in Germany often varies between generations. Muslims born in Germany tend to be less observant than their immigrant parents. Additionally, Muslim women are generally more devout than Muslim men. In a study of Muslim life in Germany, 1 in 3 Muslim women describe themselves as very devout, compared to 1 in 4 Muslim men. Nearly half of the women surveyed said they prayed daily, whereas just under 1/3 of men did. However, not all devout Muslim women wear a headscarf. Fewer than 1/3 of Muslim women in Germany wear a headscarf. Among those who do not, 77% said they did not consider it necessary for practicing their faith, and 56% simply did not like covering their head. Additionally, more than 1/3 of non-headscarf-wearing women, 35%, expressed concerns about potential social repercussions. Nearly 1 in 8 Muslims in Germany are active in a mosque congregation, and the number who regularly visit or volunteer at a mosque is even higher. Beyond mosque activities, many Muslims are active in their broader communities. A significant portion of Muslims who belong to associations, such as sports clubs, 33%, are involved in organizations that are not connected to their country of origin or their parents' country, 27%. This involvement leads to frequent contact with native Germans, with about 65% of Muslims surveyed reporting weekly interactions with native German friends. Those who have less social contact with native Germans expressed a strong interest in increasing such interactions. There are no indications that Muslims in Germany are seeking to distance themselves from the majority population in religious or ethnic terms. On the contrary, over 80% of Muslims said they felt a strong connection to Germany. Thank you for watching. We hope you found this video on the Muslim community in Germany both insightful and informative. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Your support is invaluable to us. Join our growing family and stay connected. See you in the next video. Alhamdulillah.